This is Allysin Kay, and you should subscribe to DNC Digital. Pinkies up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D from DNC Digital, back with another episode of DNC TV. My guest today is Allysin Kay, former NWA Women's Champion. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm a little beat up, but I think I'm okay.
Mission Pro Wrestling, every position in this company is held by a woman. Can you tell me what they're going to be doing for women today, and what can they possibly do for women in the future of pro wrestling?
Oh man, I think all opportunities that we're given is a huge step forward, especially compared to, the past. I think that what they're doing is great. I think that giving women an opportunity to hold every position in a wrestling company is really going to help a lot. I know, like Holidead, for example, she's trying her hand in commentary. I think it's just smart to be able to do more than one thing in wrestling, especially as a wrestler, because we can only wrestle for so long. Our bodies can only take so much. There is life after wrestling, even if that just means life after wrestling in a ring. So I think that it's very important. It's smart, and I think that it's very much needed right now.
You competed in the Mae Young Classic, and those were some favorites of mine. Even though you weren't successful, can you tell me what that meant for furthering women in the future of pro wrestling?
What do you mean not successful? I'm just kidding. No, I was out the first round. I think very, very similarly, I think that it's important to give women that opportunity, especially because we weren't given that platform in the past. Like, even when I started wrestling, it's wild to think that just 12 years ago, women's wrestling was nowhere near where it is today. Like, we had WSU and Shimmer, we had very niche all women's promotions, but it was not the popular thing to do to let women main events or to give women time. Like, at the time on TV, women were having 4-minute matches. So it's crazy to think that in my time in wrestling, so much has already changed.
You recently competed in AEW for the NWA Women's Championship against Serena Deeb. How important is it to elevate pro wrestling by all these promotions working together as they are today?
I think it's what the fans want, and I don't understand why people just don't do that. Sometimes it feels like people are so against doing what the fans want. Like, if it's simple. I think it's simple. And working with NWA, I think it was a great move for AEW. It's clearly what fans are enjoying, so why not just go with it, And that's what they're doing. I think it's really showcasing a different style of women's wrestling, because, yes, women are being showcased more, but even though I'm not with NWA anymore, contractually, I still had so much fun during my time there. I loved that it was so much more wrestling based, not so much I did the vibrant character for a long time. I had the big feathers, I put on the big show. It was nice to actually just hone in on the wrestling and feel like I was in the 80s. I think that it's showcasing a different style of women's wrestling, which is really wrapping it up as a whole very nicely.
I know that it's very easy to get injured inside the ring, but I'd like to know what will be more painful, breaking your finger in the ring or breaking your finger working a sewing machine?
Oh my gosh. Well, I did get my finger stuck in the sewing machine a little bit doing the Sherry Martel costume this year. I'm going to guess in the sewing machine because you don't have any adrenaline going.
Where can they find you on social media?
Twitter and Instagram, I am at Sienna for now. It's going to change one day, I swear. Patreon.com/Allysin Kay, where you can find a bunch of exclusive content.
Make sure you guys follow, look up her Patreon, and subscribe. Allysin Kay, DNC Digital. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.